following players on the active, physically unable to perform list: Ayuk, Andre Dillard, Yatir Gross-Matos, Malik Mustafa, Ricky Pearsall, Curtis Robinson. And then 2 on the non-football injury list: Ben Barch and George Odom. And, I mean, they didn't really explain what this means. A lot of people were upset. Then a lot of people came in who covered the team like, well, wait a second. They could activate these guys at any time. They're probably fine. Yeah, but all I know, Tyler, is that Jair Brown had an ankle scope. He's not on PUP. Mykel Williams missed most of OTAs and all of minicamp, not on PUP. Alfred Collins missed everything with a calf injury, not on PUP. So it seems to me that if you are on PUP, it's not ideal. So why don't we go through the new guys, the guys we didn't know were going to be on PUP? Like Ayuk, we knew that.
Yeah.
Like Ricky Pearsall, this is news to us. Kyle Shanahan said he'd be cool. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how concerned are you about Ricky Pearsall in general?
I'm at a 10 because, and here's my thing, right? Is everyone's I made a couple tweets about it, and people, they threw their insults, and then they're like, "It doesn't mean he's gone for most of training camp." Okay, when Kyle talked about Ricky's injury in minicamp, he said, "Oh, this is just precautionary." Basically, he could play. Mm-hmm. This is just just cause. Same thing he said with Christian. So I'm a 10 because anytime Kyle feels the need to lie about a player's injury, it's serious. As we found out last year with Christian McCaffrey. Otherwise, he'd just be like, yeah, he tweaked his hamstring, so we're going to give him the offseason to get it figured out. And then when he comes back, he'll come back. But even he knows it's more serious than he's making it out to be. Ricky knows it's more serious than they're making it out to be because this is the same hamstring he's already hurt. And I'm at a 10 because we talked about this. One, he is an old rookie. So his developmental window is already small. It's already smaller than a Mykel Williams or even a Trey Lance, right? So if they missed a couple off seasons, you could be like, well, they're still only 22. Ricky Pearsall is 8 months younger than Jamar Chase. He's about
to be 25.
Yeah, Jamar Chase just established himself as a top 2, top 3 receiver in the NFL and got his second contract. Yeah. Ricky Pearsall is 8 months younger than him and has not participated in an offseason. That's a problem. No matter which way you slice it, no matter how much you like it. This is why I always say, do not get cute with high picks. Just if you don't know what to do, go with what's in front of you. Cooper DeJean should be a 49er. I'm so annoyed with Ricky Pearsall in this whole situation.
Look, here's the thing with Ricky. We don't know that Kyle's lying. We don't. We don't know anything. And what's annoying is he said it's precautionary. He said he could practice and play if it was really important. But that's what he said about Christian too. The way it's playing out with Ricky feels like the way it played out with Christian. And we know how it ultimately played out with Christian. We don't know if that's going to happen to Ricky, but it's like, man, you fooled us once last year. Mm-hmm. We're supposed to believe the same rhetoric year 2. I mean, we're naturally more skeptical. Have to be. So until I see Ricky Pearsall out there, I'm going to think bad stuff. And where does my mind go? If he's really hurt, it's you got rid of Deebo Samuel, fine. But there's a high probability that he's going to have a better year than Ricky because Ricky's supposed to be the Deebo replacement. And not just that, you took Ricky over Ladd McConkey. You took Ricky over Cooper DeJean. There's a lot riding on this pick.
Yes. I think I thought this pick was bad last year, but I was willing to ride with it because you had people like CJ Stroud and stuff saying he's a baller and he had some nice grabs and he was supposed to be able to stay on the field. He is about to miss his second full offseason. Even if he comes back for the last week of training camp, I do not care. He has missed 2 full off seasons. You said it perfectly. Off seasons are to improve. He is playing catch up to a rookie level at almost 25 years old. That is a problem. You do not want a 25-year-old player that has yet to improve. That's bad.
And look, I know a little bit about hamstring injuries and running. I ran track. I've pulled my hamstring. A hamstring tweak, which is pretty common, that's a 3-week injury. Even if it's, a light hamstring strain, still a 3-week injury. Man, it seems like he's been hurt since May.
Yeah.
In July. So it's a 2-month hamstring injury? I mean, that's serious. Yeah. So Kyle Shanahan can say it's this, it's that, we're precautionary. He could, it seems like it's been a 2-month hamstring injury. That's got to be more than your typical tweak. And he had one last year. He recovered played the full season. But yeah, dude, I think I don't know if I'm at a 10 with Ricky, but I'm at least at an 8. At least
I'm at a 10 because BA has no knee and has participated in more offseason training than Ricky with the team. That's unacceptable. BA literally lost his entire knee and has done more offseason drills with the receivers than Ricky Pearsall.
Mm.
That's insane, dude. It is, and it would all be fine if Kyle came out in minicamp and said, you know what, like he strained it pretty good. We're just going to give him as much time as he needs so he's ready for the season, so that he's, because we need someone there to back up BA. They didn't think it was as bad as it is. And it is. So
yeah, like with Jair Brown, they weren't, doing damage control. Like, oh, he's fine. He'll be fine. They're like, well, he's going to have an ankle scope and we'll see. And it turns out that he's good and he doesn't have to be on PUP. But with Ricky, it was so important for the 49ers to be like, no. I know it looks bad. But it's not what it seems. And he's going to be okay. When Jim Harbaugh was the coach, he used to do something different with injuries and it would piss me off. And a lot of the local beat writers didn't like it because they live off the injury updates.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, Jim, what's up with Ricky's not out there? He'd be like, you got to talk to Ricky. He'd be like, what's going on with Ricky. Can you say, he's like, oh, he's working through something. What the hell does that mean? Is it an upper body injury? Is it a lower body injury? It's like, I don't have to tell you and I don't want to. And at the time I hated it, but now it's like, well, because he doesn't want to lie.
Yeah, he
doesn't want to be in a position where he's actually lying. And because that's way worse.
I would much rather, ask Ricky than, dude, it's fine. It's no big deal for the second offseason in a row. And God knows what's going to happen. It's a hamstring. You hear players like Richard Sherman, Keenan Allen be like, dude, when you hurt your hamstring, it's a year-long injury. You can't fix it until the next offseason. Like, you're just rolling with it the entire year. And, like, it's just one of these things where it's like, at this point, I'm already over Ricky Pearsall. He's Jalen Hurd 2.0. Take a swing for someone else. Like, I'm over Ricky Pearsall. If someone else wants him, that's what I'd do. I'd take a swing for someone like Terry McLaurin and offer Ricky Pearsall. If they want to deal with the headache, deal with the headache.
One thing that's nice, though, it seems like Jordan Watkins has none of these issues. Like, these issues with Ricky, I think why it's so concerning, why you're at a 10, it's like it's not a one-off. This was last off season too. So when is he ever going to actually lock in and be durable and on the field all the time? That's what Jordan Watkins just did.
Mm-hmm.
And as a result, he looks like someone who actually might be able to contribute as a rookie.
Even Michael, who we were worried about, like, oof, he was just kind of hurt all year and he has this ankle thing. No, look at him. He's fine. He's good to go. He's ready to roll. And it's like, dude, at some point, even just as Ricky, just get on the field, bro. Just suit up and get on the field. If it hurts, it hurts. Like we got to start seeing you on the field. You got to start doing drills. You got to do something, man.
But if it's a hamstring injury and a serious one, he absolutely can't come back too soon because then he hurts it again.
Sure. Yeah, exactly. But I still want you, you need to say something, dude. You guys need to be this is just insane to me. I can't believe we got
part of being a starting wide receiver in the NFL is the ability to practice a lot and play a lot without pulling your hamstring. Because you know what you do for a living? You sprint a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Dozens and dozens and dozens of times, dozens of sprints even if you're not getting the ball. And if you're, pulling your hamstring, it means that somewhere along the way, your training regimen isn't working or your body just isn't cut out for this level of competition. It's too much.
Yep.
So
and
you're almost 25 years old, man. You got to figure it out.
My Jordan Watkins stonks are going up. I like Jordan Watkins, so if he comes in and takes over for Ricky, I'll be fine. But yeah,
who's not on PUP?
Who?
Jordan Watkins.
Yeah, it's Jacob Cowing isn't either, and he's 4'2". And yeah, that's just my thing with Ricky. I'm at a 10.
He's our best healthy receiver right now.
I'm at a 10 just because I'm just over it, man. You've been hurt too much. The only thing you get grace, obviously, is getting shot. You can't do anything. He recovered from that quicker than the hamstring. It's what it's seeming like. Dude, this hamstring thing, because it isn't just this year. He hurt it last year. He was hurt last year with the hamstring thing. So it's
my concern with the hamstring, really, and then we'll move on, is that I just have this lingering suspicion or fear that they're underselling it, that it's worse than they say.
I completely
agree. I can't prove it, and I hope I'm wrong, and I hope he's out there day one on Wednesday. Ricky Pearsall seems like a really good guy, He's had a near-death experience. I definitely want him to have a successful
Sure.
career, but it just feels like this is how the 49ers operate. We saw him do it with
Yeah.
Christian last year. They're using the same rhetoric. I just have this awful suspicion that they're underselling it, and I hope I'm wrong.
I do
But I'm probably
too.
not.
Like, I hope he proves me wrong. I hope he comes out in training camp, balls out, and is like disgusting. And then everyone, memes on me and says, I can't believe you said he was a bust. But I think
Memed in
I'm
your
right.
face.
Yeah, I would be so happy to get memed on, but I don't see it happening.